pumpkin season is coming up, so I want to show you how I turn these boring dollar store pumpkins into these beautiful blue rose decorated pumpkins. So stay tuned and I'll show you how I did it. Plus, I might even show you my failed attempt so you know what not to do. For this project, I picked up a few pumpkins at the dollar store. I'll be using white spray paint. I'm using this Rust-Oleum paint and primer. I'll also need Mod Podge. I'll be using this clear glaze to apply as a top coat. This gold leaf paint, which will be used to paint the stems of the pumpkin. Scissors, paintbrush, and a napkin. I decided to go with this blue rose design. To start, I'm going to gently remove the stem from the pumpkin and cut off the tag. The stem is glued in, but it will separate easily. I'll use a skewer to help with painting the pumpkin. I cut a few holes into a cardboard box and just slightly spray painting each pumpkin and letting the paint dry in between each coat. You don't want to have dripping paint, so more thin layers is better than 1 or 2 thick layers. I am also spray painting the stems and using a box to hold them. For the stems, I am using this gold leaf paint. You could just leave the stems as they are, but I thought using the gold paint will make the pumpkins look better. Using this gold paint was much better than the white paint. It covered well and I only needed 1 coat. While the paint is drying, I'm going to prep the napkin. I don't want to use the whole napkin. It will be easier if I just use smaller pieces, and also I don't want the whole pumpkin to be covered in blue roses. I'm going for a white pumpkin look with blue roses as the accent. So I roughly cut out the roses and then trim off the excess napkin. Once I have all the roses cut out, I'll separate the layers. The napkins usually have 3 layers and we only need the top layer of the napkin. that the paint has dried, I can start decoupaging. First, I'll apply a thin layer of Mod Podge on the pumpkin and place the piece of napkin I cut out on it. Then I'll apply a top layer and smooth out the wrinkles with the brush. You can use your fingers to smooth out the napkin, but make sure you have a nice layer of Mod Podge on first, so your finger slides easily and doesn't rip the napkin apart. I'm just going around and applying the roses to the pumpkin, spacing them out evenly. As the glue dries, it becomes tacky, so be careful not to touch the part where you already applied the napkin until it is completely dry. to show you a fail attempt, so you know what not to do. I tried painting the pumpkin with acrylic paint, but unfortunately, when I applied the Mod Podge, it discolored, so this is not the best way of painting the pumpkin. Once the Mod Podge dried, I'm going to apply a clear glaze as a top coat on the pumpkin and let it completely dry before I reattach the stems. Now that the clear coat dried, I can reattach the stems. I'm using hot glue to keep them in place, but this step is optional. The stems will stay in place without using the hot glue. I hope you liked this video and that you'll give it a try. It was a fun and easy project, and the pumpkins turned out great. Don't forget to hit the like button, and until next time, happy crafting!